Back to my channel. So today I have a bunch of really easy and fun hairstyles for you that would be perfect for back to school. So I'm actually using extensions for all of these hairstyles because I personally miss having my long hair, and it's so nice to finally have long hair again. And for me, I find long hair really effortless compared to short hair. For some reason, I just feel like you can throw your hair up in this high ponytail with long hair and it just looks really, really good, and it takes 2 seconds. So I thought I would do a bunch of really simple, kind of really messy hairstyles as well, because who has time to be neat or the skills? Because I'm not skilled enough to be neat. So I thought I would share with you ways that you can have these hairstyles that don't really require a lot of neatness and skills, and they're totally meant to look messy. So if you mess it up, that's the way it should be. So if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and let's get started. So I'm just gonna start with a little bit about the extensions. These are Zala extensions, and it is so nice to have long hair again. I missed it so much. Like, I loved cutting my hair short, but having the ability to throw in extensions now and go back to long is something that I really, really love. So I have 2 different types of hair extensions to show you. The first one is the set that I'm currently wearing, and this is a 9-piece, 220-gram set of clip-in hair extensions. I'm wearing all but one clip from this set because I find that I don't need to wear all of them, which is what's great about having so many different clips, is you can kind of pick and choose what you need for that particular day or a particular hairstyle, which is awesome. So the color that I have, which I think matches perfectly, these are the honey / beach blonde hair extensions. So there's actually a combination of 2 colors here. As you can see in this one that I am not wearing, it's got like really light pieces and then slightly dark pieces, which is exactly the color that my hair has now. And this is perfect for anyone that has lots of foils like I do. So the color number for this one is 18/613. I'll have all the information listed in the description, so make sure you click down there and check that out. Also, Zala have given me a $10 off coupon code, which will be listed in the description as well, so you can go ahead and save $10 on any of these purchases. So all of these hair extensions are double drawn and triple wefted, which means they're nice and thick at the ends. I have a very blunt kind of haircut, and I find that these are nice and thick, and they're thick enough to be able to blend my natural hair with the extensions, which is definitely what you want. The other thing that I have here that you can see is this really funky little like coat hanger to be able to clip your hair extensions into, which I think is amazing because it will definitely look after your hair extensions a lot better than just throwing them in the drawer. And then there's also a great little carry bag that this slides into, which is awesome because I don't want to damage these. I really, really love them, and I want to look after them as best as possible. I also have this fabulous little Tangle hairbrush, which just excuse the hair that I currently have in there because I have been using this ever since the day I got it. I actually went and threw out my other hairbrush because this is amazing. This is fantastic, especially for like damaged hair. Like, I have damaged hair because it's bleached, and I found that when my hair is wet and dry, this just seems to gently detangle my hair and not rip out my hair like my old hairbrush did. So this is like my new favorite product of the moment because this is fabulous and it's so cute. It's like a little egg and it fits in the palm of your hand. And the other hair extension piece that I have to show you, which is a super cool concept, is this little guy here. So this, with this little piece that hangs off the side here, is a ponytail extension piece. This is in 22 inches, so it is this super long, fabulous hair piece that you can throw in and have like a really nice, sleek ponytail. Fantastic for every day, but this is also really cool for events, and I like the idea of it. So you just kind of do your hair in a regular ponytail and then pop this around. So that's all about the extensions that I'm using. Let's go ahead and get into the hairstyles. So for this first hairstyle, I'm only going to use 3 of the wefts because 1, it saves time, and 2, this hairstyle doesn't actually need that many. So I'm just going to start by sectioning my hair off so I can clip them in. So the first one I'm taking is a 3 clip, and I'm going to place this one at the bottom first. Then I'm going to be taking the largest weft, which is a 5 clip, and placing this one in between 2 3 clips. So this one goes next. And then sectioning off one more time for one last 3 clip. So now that those 3 pieces are in, I'm just going to quickly brush them all together real quick. So as I said, it's just enough clips to be able to do this hairstyle, and it just saves a little bit of time in the morning. So I'm going to be doing a classic fishtail braid for this one. I know that it's kind of something pretty basic, but this is one of my favorite things to do, and it just looks so cool with really long hair. But also having the extensions in and having long hair means that you can be more messy with it. I feel with short hair you have to be really precise, whereas with long hair it's just a lot easier to do. So it's very, very simple. You just take a strand of hair from the back and you loop it over one of them and then kind of bring it down to the other piece. For starters, I'm really terrible at this, so just forgive me, but I'm trying very hard. And then once you get a little bit further down the braid, it definitely becomes easier. So piece from the back over to the front and just kind of keep going. The hard part is keeping the braid tight. It wants to go really loose, but like I said, if you're not very good at this, having long hair and the extensions makes this really simple, because you can allow for it to be a little bit messy, which is what I like because I'm not that neat. The good thing about hair extensions too is it creates more hair for you, so it's easier, really easy to work with like larger sections of hair at the top, and then you can kind of start grabbing some smaller pieces to make it a little bit more precise as you go down. So I'm just gonna keep running that the whole way down my hair. So once I've finished off the braid, I'm going to take a little elastic and I'm going to tie off the end of it, if I can get this little elastic to work. Like I said, I'm really bad at fishtail braids, but they're one of those braids that I've always just wanted to be able to do, and the only way that I've found that I'm actually reasonably okay with them is when I have long hair and have like the extra volume that extensions add. So just to add to like the texture and make them a little bit messy, as you can see, mine's like doing this kind of cool twist actually. It's twisting around because I've twisted the hair. But I'm just going to use my fingers to kind of pull out the braid a little bit, make it a little bit more messy, and just add like a little bit of character to it. And then like you can pull a few pieces out from around your face. Obviously, I'm not the best, but I just think it is so much easier and a whole lot quicker if you do throw in some extensions. Plus, there's nothing cooler than a long braid. If fishtail is not for you, then you can totally just do a regular braid. It's one of my favorite things to do when I want to have long hair, but I don't have time to fully style it up. I just find braids are really simple and so cute. So for the next hairstyle, I'm going to put in the rest of the clips that I like to put in. I use the entire set except for one 3 clip. I don't really feel that it's necessary for me to use that many clips. Okay, so once the clips are in, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it all a brush through again. So for this second hairstyle, I'm gonna have like a half up, half down type hairdo, if that makes sense. So it's really simple, and I've kind of got the inspiration for this hairstyle off Pinterest because I've just seen so many like messy braids and I love it. So 2 of my hairstyles, this one and the next one, are going to have kind of like the same elements, just a little bit different. So I'm going to section my hair off. You have to be a little bit careful with extensions about sectioning, but don't worry, it's not as hard as you might think. And I'm going to take a little clear elastic and section off this piece into kind of like a ponytail. So then to make sure all of your extensions are covered, you can just kind of pull your hair down, kind of rearrange it so that everything is nice and covered and nothing is showing. And then with this little guy, you're gonna break this little ponytail into 3 sections and do 3 different braids, or just 3 regular plaits. And then once I've done that, I'm gonna like kind of, you know, mess them up a little bit and make them all a little bit different. It's very cool, so let's get started. So when it comes to doing these 3 braids, you don't want to be neat, like have all different size sections of hair. It doesn't have to be neat, like the whole point is to just be really quick and messy, because I feel like it's this new trend to kind of have like messy braids, or at least from all the inspiration that I got on Pinterest, it was quite messy. So I'm just going to bring this down as far as the hair will let me. So once I've finished and I have all 3 of these little braids done, I'm going to start kind of pulling them and pulling bits and pieces out of them and making them really kind of messy and have bits everywhere, because that's what you want. You want so neat. So I'm just gonna start pulling the hair and make it really big and messy. Some of them, if you want to, like really pull them. And once you've pulled them out, you end up with these 3 really messy, super wonky, wavy kind of braids that just kind of hang down from the middle of the hair, and I think it just looks really cool. So for the next hairstyle, I'm going to be using like regular hair ties. I like to use 2 for this just because I feel like it's a little bit better at holding the hair up. So I'm going to kind of lean back a little bit and pull my hair up into a ponytail because I love like long ponytails. I think it's just so cool. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to leave like my part at the top here because I really like a ponytail that kind of has a bit of a part. It just makes it a little bit more messy, a little bit more like just casual thrown together. So I'm just gonna secure that in place. And then you just have this really cool like long ponytail, which I love. So again, just move your hair around a little bit to hide any of the clips. Might even pull a few pieces down around the face to frame the face. And then pretty much just like the last one, I'm going to take 3 sections of hair, so not the whole ponytail, but maybe like half the ponytail, and section that into 3 and then create 3 braids or plaits again. So once I've gone ahead and finished off those braids, I'm going to do the same thing as last time and just start making them really messy and pulling the hair out and giving them a little bit of character. I just think it looks so cool. There was just so many cool hairstyles like this on Pinterest and I just wanted to give it a go, and I just like the really like messy kind of pulled out look. I think it's really cool. So once I've done that, I've left with this kind of really cool ponytail that has these really cool little messy plaits on them, and I just think it's so cool. I love it. I love this whole messy plaited braided look. It's just my new favorite look right now. So for the next hairstyle, I'm back to my natural hair and I'm going to flip my head upside down so that I can put my hair into a high ponytail. And then I'm just gonna brush it to make it a little bit neater. So here is my little pathetic ponytail that I never ever wear my hair like this now that it's short because I just don't really like it. The only time that I wear my hair like this is maybe to the gym or if I'm just ducking out of the house, but I'll never wear my hair anywhere that I need to go like this because I just don't like it. So I'm going to take the large 22-inch ponytail extension piece and I'm going to keep these bits separate as best as possible. And I'm going to put this up over the top of my ponytail. There's a little comb there as well, so you can secure it in place with the little comb, which is fabulous. And then I am going to wrap the hair piece around and start covering the little connector part with this little wrap. And once I have like wrapped it around to like the bottom part, I'm going to take some pins and I'm going to pin it in place. And there you have it. There is just this amazing, super long, super sleek ponytail where you can't actually see my natural hair because it's completely hidden underneath the wrap of like this ponytail. But is this just not the coolest thing ever? And then you just have this like glamorous, super long ponytail. They do come in different lengths as well, so you can get longer or shorter. But oh my gosh, how cool is this? And the last hairstyle for today, if you've just totally had it and you just want something real casual and really, really quick and easy, then go ahead and throw in some hair extensions so you can get this long, cool ponytail. But just grab some, double hair ties like before and just do the same. Throw your hair up into a really simple ponytail that's nice and messy and just looks super effortless. And then what you want to do is just throw on a cap. It's seriously, caps are so on trend right now. Like, I literally hated hats as a kid and I've just ordered myself another one off eBay when it arrives. And this one is from, Super A. And it was like $12 and I'm just loosening it up so that it can fit on my head. And you can put your ponytail through the thingy and like, I don't know, caps are just so cool. It's like when you've completely had it and you just want to have like a really sporty, simple look, then this is the easiest thing and I really, really like it. I think it looks very, very cool. So this is just my last simple hairstyle. Put in a long ponytail and throw a hat on and it looks so cool and it's totally on trend. So yeah, why not? back to school long hair hairstyles. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Also, don't forget to check out all about the Zala hair extensions in the description because I am in love with them. And up here you can check out my last video. Down the bottom I'll have a link to another hair video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!